Hi learners, it's glad to see in Krishna's space. Today is the day 38 of our 300 days DSA series. So it's time for our today's problem. Let's understand it. So today's problem is Roman to integer. And actually I wasn't going to solve this problem today, but yesterday I randomly came across this problem and it got stuck in my mind because when I was about to solve a different problem, my mind keep reminding me about this problem. Maybe because this problem reminds me one of my memories. I remembered we had a chapters in mathematics about Roman numerals and our teacher made us to memorize Roman values from 1 to 20. And if we don't memorize it, then we got punishment for it. But the best part is I was the first one in my class who memorized the Roman values perfectly. So maybe that's the reason that today I am solving this problem. But if you also have such childhood memories, I love to hear it. Drop it on comment. So let's get into the problem and understand the logic behind it. So as we can see, we have given 7 symbols as I, V, X, L, C, D, M and corresponding values as 1, 5, 10, 50, 100, 500 and 1000. As this problem is saying, if two i's are written in Roman numerals, then we are going to say it as 2. And if X double I is written, then it is 12. But if I and V is written, then it will going to become 4. If X and L is written, then it is going to be a 40. So in this problem, we have given a Roman numeral and we have to convert it to an integer. So let's see the example to understand it more clearly. In example 1, as we can see, we have given a string as 3i and the output is 3. Same as in example 2, we have given a string as LV and the output is 58. Same in example 3 as well. So now let's understand how I actually solve this problem. So this problem is quite easy because we just have to take a particular value and we have to see the next value of it. Means let's suppose if we are taking L, then we have to see the next value V. If it is greater than L, that means we are going to subtract it from the next value. If it is not, then we are going to take that value. So here we know L is 50 and V is 5. That means L is greater than V. So we are going to take 50 only. In the next we got V which is 5 and the next value is I which is 1. So here V is greater, that means we are going to take 5 as well. So now I has 55. And the next three are I which are same. So we are going to take them one by one which will become 3. So now after adding up we will got 58. So that's what we have to do in the solution. So let's get into the code to get more clarity. The first thing I have done is to make a dictionary in which I have created keys as the Roman values and values as their corresponding value given in my question. So as you can see, I has the value as 1, V has the value as 5 and so on. And after that I have created a variable called total in which we are going to add the integer values. Thereafter I have run a loop in which my loop is going till length of s minus 1. That means in this we are not going to add the last value of my string. So in the loop, the first thing I am doing is to check if my next value is greater than of my current value or not. If it is greater, then we are going to subtract the current value from total and add it into my total. And if it is not, then we are going to add my current value in my total. Let's take the example 3 to understand it more clearly. So in the first run, we are going to get M which is 1000. So and the next value is C which is 100. So that means we will get into else block. Now my total will be 1000. In the next we are going to get C which is 100 and M which is 1000. And we know M is greater, so we are going to go into if block. So now we are going to subtract current value which is 100 from my total, and currently my total is 1000. So now in my total we have 900. In the next iteration, we are going to get M which is 1000 and the next value X which is 10. So now in my total, we have 1900. Next we will get X which is 10 and the next value is C which is 100. So now again we are going to go into if block and in my total we are going to get 1890. Thereafter we are going to get C, which is 100, and the next value is I, which is 1. So we are going to add 100 into my total, which will become 1990. Thereafter we will get I, and the next value is V, which is 5, and it is greater. So that means now we are going to subtract 1 from my total. So my total will become 1989. And now we will come out from my loop, because as I said, we are not going to get the last value of my string. In the last, as you can see, I have added my last value in my total. So my last value is 5. Now my total is 1994. And in the last, I have returned that total. So that's how I actually solve this problem. If you guys have any other solution of it, do write it on comment. And thank you so much for watching this video and staying with me.